Hi, this is a review of the order trading system activity for January the 10th, 2022. We had 9 trades on that day, 7 were buys, 2 were short sells. First trade is AEP, and that is American Electric Power Company, tripped at 11:22 a.m. on a price of $90.54. It was a short sell, closed the day at $90.50, down 0.32% and down 0.39%, so that stock moved down. Check the indicators. That came volume down and down. Came down during that period, stabilized down for averages. DI came down, down, up, down, up, down. Afternoon was mostly down, which was good. Bldr banjos at late afternoon, it just basically ended the day down. So that stock ended the day moving negative. Next trade is IP, and that is International Paper Company, tripped at 12:30:08 p.m. at a price of $48.65. It was a buy. Okay, and it closed at 48.57. So tripped around here. 48.76. Yeah. Well, 12:30. Well, here. So roughly around. Okay. 1:12. So we're talking about 40 minutes here just after it tripped where it was positive. So that's another positive. Actually, that's a positive. And we'll check to see what the indicators are showing. Volume not too bad. It showed it came up and then up in the afternoon. MACD came up during its tripping period, down a bit, then stabilized itself in the afternoon. DI was up, and then in the afternoon was bouncing back and forth. The Bldr banjo, same thing, came up, and then pretty much the whole afternoon was moving sideways. That stock ended the day moving sideways. Next trade is BOTZ. That's Global X Robotics and Artificial Intelligence, ETF, tripped at 12:32:05 p.m. at a price of $32.72. It was a short sell. It closed the day at 33.43, down 1.39%, up 1.59% after hours. Let's see. So 12:30. So you can see roughly around here it tripped and then recovered. So that stock is not showing any potential being a positive outcome, since it basically hit a floor and then recovered. And OBV shows saying it came down and recovered. MACD came down and averages moved up. DI came down and then DI started recovering afternoon, a little negative, but mostly positive. And Bldr, same thing, came down, and pretty much the whole afternoon it was moving positive. That stock ended the day moving positive, even though it tripped negative. Next trade is ETSY. That's SC Incorporated. It tripped at 1:15:30 p.m. at a price of $175.32. It was a buy. It closed the day at 183.71. Down 0.78% and up 0.28% after hours. So it did close the day after hours, even though it was below its previous close. Volume looks good. You can see here in the afternoon it just went up. MACD came up and stabilized. Averages were up. DI came up, stayed up pretty much the whole afternoon. Bldr banjo there. The stock came up and moved up. So that stock technically was moving positive. Next trade is MDB. That's MongoDB, tripped at 1:45:43 p.m. at a price of $416.14. It was a buy. Closed the day at 4:35, up 1.25% and up 0.02% after hours. So that's another positive. We'll check the indicators on that one. Volume looks pretty consistently moving up. MACD came up, stabilized, so averages were up and stayed up. DI came up, stayed up pretty much, and Bldr eventually, yeah, stock just came up, so that stock definitely was moving positive. Next trade is BCRX. That's BioChrist Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, tripped at 1:55 p.m. at a price of $14.24. It was a buy. Closed day at $14.78, up 27.85%, down 0.41% after hours. The stock definitely was moving positive. Okay, and yeah, volume looks good. Up in the afternoon. Averages in the afternoon came up, stabilized. DI pretty much was up for most of the day. In Bldr Japan, yeah, you can see here in the afternoon where it started just moving up steadily in the afternoon. So stock in general for that one was moving positive. Next trade is Bldr. That's Bldr's First Source Incorporated, tripped at 2:06:42 p.m. at a price of $77.40. It was a buy, and it closed the day at $79.01, up 0.48% and up 0.18% after hours. So that's another positive. Okay, volume looks good, moving up in the afternoon. MACD averages came up in the afternoon, stabilized, so that's good. DI came up in the afternoon, stayed up, and Bldr came up and stayed up. So, and it has stayed moving positive. The afternoon was definitely positive. Next trade is Amzn, which is Amzn Incorporated, tripped at 2:20:02 p.m. at a price of $3,209.41. It was a buy. Close its day at $3,229.72, down 0.66%, but up 0.26% after hours. So we'll see how that looks. And the indicators, it's a positive result. So volume up in the afternoon. MACD came up and stabilized. Yeah, it came up, stabilized, so it stayed positive. DI not too bad. The afternoon was pretty much positive, and Bldr just shows you it was a steady incline upwards. Next trade is NVAX. That's Novavax Incorporated, tripped at 2:25:34 p.m. at a price of $133.04. It was a buy. Closed this day at $134.99, up 6.54%, down 0.55% after hours. And volume looks okay, moving sideways and upwards. End of the day moving up. MACD shot up in the afternoon. DI shot up in the afternoon. Bldr shot up in the afternoon. So stock ended its day mid-late afternoon, moving positive. Okay, so that's all the stock for today, and that's 8 out of 9 stocks positive, which is 89%. No possibilities, so same for possibilities. And I'll leave it at that. Another good day. Thank you.